up the last three games of the evening. So give me a minute and we'll get right into it. Alright, y'all, we got a 3-game road trip. What's up, Jacqueline? Because you got ESPN and your paid watch plan, I can't seem to watch it on the app. What you talking about, Jacqueline? Alright, y'all, February 1st, we in Golden State. February 3rd, we in Houston. February 4th, we in Atlanta. So let's get into it. The Lakers are going against Golden State. They are 26-18.
Now it's the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At shooting guard, Cam Reddish. At small forward, Rui Hachimura. At the other guard, D'Angelo Russell. At center, Anthony Davis. At the other forward, LeBron James.
Oh, we got Laker fans there, okay.
Some noise for the Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 6'9", number 32, Trace Jackson Davis. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew. At forward, 6'7", number 00, Jonathan Kuminga. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 7, Buddy Hield. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach is Steve Kerr. Once again, your Golden State Warriors.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Tremendous individual effort from D'Lo. Sharp defense, and then off to the races.
Here's Curry. Out to the right wing.
Cameron.
Hachimura against Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuminga, no good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Here's LeBron. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Fires it up. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And stolen by Russell. To the paint. That's good from Davis on the assist by Russell. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And 2 teams fighting for the playoffs last season, but head-to-head wasn't close. They got swept in the season series.
And, you know, Greg, in much the same situation this season, these are the games that take on such magnitude. I mean, not just for payback, but for playoff seeding. These teams are really fighting for the same thing.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Curry against Russell. Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Davis. Just 4 to shoot. And they get it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt checked in. For Los Los Angeles. They've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. The drive by James. Shoots over Kuminga. Again, Los Angeles.
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Curry after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3 points.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Podziemski's coming in for Hield, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. The Lakers also changing it up. Wood is checked in for LeBron. Christie comes in for Rui Hachimura, and it's Gabe Vincent in for Cameron Reddish.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Running them right out of the gym. The defense looks like they're ready for a break.
Here's Podziemski. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Vincent. He's defended by Podziemski. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. He said as they were watching film preparing for this game, every time they looked up, Christian Wood was making a play. Whether it was on the boards, a basket, one, you name it. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Melton after the basket by the Lakers. Vanderbilt with the block.
Good block.
To the middle, here's Wood. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Tries from 16. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Podziemski with it. Defended by Vincent. Now the pass to Wiggins. Podziemski on the wing. Nothing on the board. 4 on the clock. Launches from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Melton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Kuminga against Vanderbilt. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Russell against Melton. Vanderbilt with the steal. 2 on the clock. Again, Los Angeles.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, these guys have been able to both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Lakers on top, running away with it. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Podziemski in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Vincent the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Driving the lane, Podziemski. That one off the back iron and out. LA's are on 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Bulls from the top of the key. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And really pushing through the tempo. Fast break buckets, a big factor for them offensively.
And you know what, guys? Despite their pace of play, they seem to be the fresher team, running the defense ragged.
The steal and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Podziemski. Defended by Vincent. Passes it to Moody. To end the run, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. Lakers have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far.
Hey, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. here's Hayes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Moody with it. He's against Hachimura.
No matter what looks taken, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. LA has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Kuminga, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Hield can't hit.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage of it. That miss is going to bother him for a while.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from three. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Here's Curry. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And James throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Curry. He has yet to score. There's Kuminga. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Hood-Schifino. Again, Los Angeles.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Kept alive. Hield can't hit.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Again, Los Angeles.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
They get a hand on it. Curry is inside. Working on James. Outside, Kuminga. And Kinnett comes to help. Just 5 on the clock to end the cold streak. And the rejection by James. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. And it's Kinnett. That time on the assist by Wood. Kinnett's got his first basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. You know, focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the board?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping the chicken. You need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So the Lakers 5 right now. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the one spot.
Well, Anthony Davis has a nice high-arching jump shot. I love seeing him shoot it from here. Hard for the defense to match up with him.
Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Reddish, covered by Heel. And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for Cam Reddish.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Wiggins. Scoreless thus far. Curry is inside. James defending. And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Davis, the baseline jumper goes down. Davis has got 8 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kuminga. Driving inside. Golden State moving it around. 5 on the clock. One-on-one here. Shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Now, here's Curry. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Hood-Schifino.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And stolen by LeBron. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Pajemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Hayes. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
The finish. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Man, that nasty handle of Russell, putting the defender on skates.
Russell's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Christian Woods checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Cameron Reddish. Poked away, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
jump ball.
And the Warriors with possession here. Tipped away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Getting around 12 points a game, almost 4.5 steals and 3 assists. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers, defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it is he gets great positions and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The pass to Christie. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Passes to Melton. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Pocket 4. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And continuing to cough it up here. The TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down. Even if it's a tough shot, any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Up top, Russell. He's guarded by Melton. Good on the shot. Russell's got 12 in the game.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Connect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent's shot is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with this one.
107.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Moses Moody, also Gary Payton II out there, and it's Yurtsevin in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Santos, the pass to Payton. The rebound by James. Los Angeles has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. That one goes in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Moody after the basket by the Lakers. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away, that one doesn't drop.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Connect. Connects from three-point range.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Knocked loose. From deep, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim. You should get a good number of scoring chances there.
Stephen Curry, who's checked in for Moses Moody.
Your Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Fast break, here we go. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by the Lakers. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Vanderbilt with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here are the Warriors now after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Dishes to Hayes. Banked in off the glass. Hayes has got 10 points here in the second half.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And stolen by James. Goes up, and James throws it down.
And you see right there, Ronnie James can attack the rim with force.
The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start to the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Ball going up court, jumps up, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Curry. And stolen by James. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. to Bassie. It's tipped. Back to Peyton. On the clock. From deep three-point territory. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters. I like that shot. He's got a great basketball IQ. I wonder where that came from.
Now here's Curry. Hield finds Yurtsevin. Curry on the wing. Here's Santos. The pass to Hield. Got a piece of it. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
They can chalk this one up. These two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Hield, following the basket by Cam Reddish. Here's Christie. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and the Lakers tack on two more.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now Hayes. Again, Los Angeles.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
It remains Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Melton. Off on that one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into the opponent's building and dominate.
We got to be drawn 140 to live next time go around.
At home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. Guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
Houston is 17-28. Why everybody want to trade me? Who they? No. What you doing, baby? You good? Yeah. I was just see you play the game. Oh, okay. All right.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Cam Reddish is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for Houston, Tari Eason is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Reddish. Nails the 16-footer.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Green, the pass to Thompson. The ball's knocked loose. All by himself. Up ahead. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the Rockets head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute the strategy.
And Allie, thanks.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elder, and that's only to name a few.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 10-point game. And there's the lob. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Reddish. And again, it's the Lakers.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Reddish brings the double. It's stolen. Jumps up. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Grant to halt the run. Out to Thompson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 6 points.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Timeout called. Houston. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Los Angeles. Wood comes in for Anthony Davis, and Vanderbilt is subbed in for James. Russell's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. There's a double team with Vanderbilt. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Green, and it's blocked.
Good block. No, not a great idea to test Wood. He'll send that shot right back.
Whitmore's checked in for Eason.
Rockets. Whitmore.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Lakers ball.
The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. You look at Russell. Better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals. And, of course, Gabe Vincent, he's a menace to any ball handler and loves to jump passing lanes.
These two guys have made out like bandits over this past month. An impressive number of steals over that brief time frame.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Lakers.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
The reverse. Out to Hachimura.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And at any level of basketball, the turnover differential can make all the difference.
Pass to Grant. Looking to win the run. Wood grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 22. Here's Reddish. Drills the elbow jumper. Reddish has got 10.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Looking for their first basket of the game. Blocked! And he gets it back. Whitmore with it. Working on Vanderbilt. They grab their own miss. Here's Şengün. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Wood. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reddish. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Grant. No points so far. And here is Green. Wood grabs the board. 50 seconds left in the first. Here's Hachimura. And there's another one for the Lakers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside, Green. They still need this. And it's blocked by Wood. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Grant. And it's Steibel in for Thompson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Reddish. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Green in the post. He's covered by Vincent. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Lakers running again. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've earned 3 of their last 5 points in transition.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Green. Vincent grabs a miss. Here's Hayes. Up and over Brooks. Again, the Lakers.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. Any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Los Angeles with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Christian Wood out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's James. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Christie in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Here's Green, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Easton. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
It's good.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the score by the Lakers.
Good block.
And it's Vincent off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Oh, that's bullshit.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Green against Wood. Blocked! And
Good
he
block.
stays with it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Adams.
Good block.
Vincent outside. And there's another one for the Lakers.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
To the middle. It's stolen by James.
Good steal.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the shot's good. James has got his second basket of the night.
Well, they just your second basket. You better like it's a damn championship.
It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball
Good
handler
block.
also.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Again, the Lakers score.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. But that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Brooks outside. Oh, swiped away. Here's James on target from about 13 feet. James has got 6 points.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Ooh, poked away and stolen by Wood. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. The finish. And he gets the bucket. Give him 8.
Hey, they're causing turnovers, and then they're taking advantage at the other end.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Adams, the pass to Green. And stolen by Wood. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Here's Vincent. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Wood, right side. Over Green. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Green against Wood. Shot to stop the run. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Hayes. Again, the Lakers score.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Brooks. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Deflected.
Good block.
Easton against Hayes. Over Easton. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
And it's Adams missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Hayes, shot's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And stolen by Hayes. He goes up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And it's Feivel missing. Here's Christie. Brooks defending. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Christie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Green, the pass to Eason. Knocked loose. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have ball. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Vincent. And so Davis will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. James passes to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Shepard, guarded by Wood. Thompson outside. To win the cold spell. Rebound by the Lakers.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire
Good
on
block.
defense. They can't just be hitting.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. What you get. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was a big-time first quarter for Cam Reddish. He had 12 points, 3 steals, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game. Maybe some guys were improvising, they should be making the next pass. Hey, not looking good out there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Cam Reddish with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Grant. No made baskets yet. They've got Jalen Green. Jeremy Grant out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Ben Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now the Lakers moving it up. Hachimura from long range. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Hachimura's got 7 points.
Well, let's be honest, guys. Their transition defense has really failed them.
Outside, Green. Knocked away.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Russell. He has 6. Here's Reddish. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
He was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
They get it back. Grant, the pass to Şengün. Can they get it? LeBron with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And Davis gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant's shot is off.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Hachimura from long range. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Thompson against Reddish. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Thibault comes in for Green. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. And it's the Lakers on the break. He stops. He pops. Count that bucket. Davis has got 7 points.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Grant against Hachimura. Grant the pass to Thompson. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. From about 19. And again, it's the Lakers.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
On the wing, Grant. Hachimura covering. Now the Lakers moving it up. Davis finds Russell. Good on the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Thompson following the score by the Lakers. Now Thibault. Still no points. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. So for the Rockets, Landale's checked in for Şengün. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Grant. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Butch Shafino comes in for Reddish. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped and stolen by Vanderbilt. Pulls up on the wing and he hits the jumper. Vanderbilt's got his 2nd bucket on the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
And Houston has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Russell. Finished off the break. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
10 straight points resulting from fast break buckets. Their defense looks horrendous.
There's the steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
It's a sudden storm of open court activity. It's like a track meet out there.
Outside Whitmore. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They're the worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Houston making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green, and it's Shepard in for Thibault. James is checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Russell. Now here is James. Nails the baby hook. James has gotten his first basket of the night.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thompson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight.
Goes up on the baseline. That one's good from James on the assist by Connect.
A shot James just continues to work on. Nice execution off the catch there.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's James, then it's Connect, and it's Christie in at the 2.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Thompson. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, deflects the pass. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Tipped away. It's stolen by James. Tries a 10-footer, and again, it's the Lakers.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Green's checked in for Houston. Thibault comes in for Thompson. The Lakers also with a sub. Hood Schifino's checked in for Vanderbilt. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. 20 feet out. A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Whitmore. Poke loose. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Shots good by James.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Pass to Landale. Here's Shepard. Now here's Whitmore. 6 to shoot. Good block. Thibault against James. Over Thibault. Again, the Lakers.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Drives to the hoop, and it's Shepard missing. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. The baseline J, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Landale. And here is Green. Here's Shepard. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Christie. Again, the Lakers score.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Here's Shepard. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any.
So for the Rockets, Brooks, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Green is subbed in for Shepard. Christian Wood is checked in for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Hood Schifino, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
The three from Wood. Pure from three-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
James inside, covered by Thibault. And that one's good. James.
And what a great game for young Bronny James. Trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And, of course, tonight helps.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Vincent's checked in for James.
For the Lakers, Gabe Vincent.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Ball's going up the court. And the basket by Wood.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Ball.
Down low. Out to Wood. The three is up. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Christian Wood.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And there it is for him.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Houston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles to win the drought. Here's Landale. And another shot. Wood grabs the board. Here's Christie. Nails it.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game
We'd like to thank the Houston Rockets for hosting this game. So we have beat y'all 138 to 0. See y'all next time
This
we're
one
around.
wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay, last game in Atlanta. Atlanta 17-29. We in hot Atlanta.
The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Lakers. A floor-spacing forward who can fill it up in a hurry. Rui Hachimura getting set to go as they game plan for the task ahead at State Farm Arena. Lakers, Hawks up next. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Cameron Reddish is out there with Russell. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizichet. Clint Capella is out there with Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Hachimura continuing to work hard to earn these kind of points.
Pass to Hunter. Pass to Rizichet. The 8-footer. And the bank shot is good.
Rizichet has decent size, and he uses it well at times to put points on the board.
Reddish the pass to James. It's good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that one.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Hunter. His last outing, he had 24 points. And here comes the break. Here's Russell. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
I mean, this is Anthony Davis. He can do everything for you. Leadership, this guy is as complete as it gets.
Passes it to Capella. Down low. Knocks it loose. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Breaks since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here's Hunter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. He kicks it to Capella. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Poked loose and stolen by Russell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, goes up on the wing, and again it's the Lakers.
Timeout.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. And with so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by LeBron James. And they're on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Here's Russ. Again, Los Angeles.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bogdanovich inside, defended by Christie. Capella against Vanderbilt. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 16-point game. Fast break, the Lakers. Free throw line jump shot. Again, Los Angeles.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Lakers, #1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And here they go. The shot's good from Christian.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
The Hawks trail by 20. Here's Buffkin. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The 11-footer again, Los Angeles.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Tipped away. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Vincent. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Atlanta Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Okongwu kicks to Matthews. And it's blocked.
Good block.
Inside, here's Vincent. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort to make terrific ball movement.
And I know they're not happy with the way they've been turning the ball over.
Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood.
Vincent up top. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here's Los Angeles. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. DeAndre Hunter out there with Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Daniels. And it's Shea in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin Gangs asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
To halt the run. They get it again. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And he makes that one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of his team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Okongwu. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Hayes.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
It feels like every season, Brett, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. For Atlanta. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hachimura. Up top, Russell. He's covered by Daniels. And good that time. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4.5 steals, and 3 assists. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Tries again. Rebound the Lakers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to James. Over Daniels. And again, it's the Lakers.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Davis, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Strong handles by Anthony Davis. Put that guy on skates there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 minutes.
Vanderbilt against Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Rizachet. Trying to end the drought. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
The shot's good from Christie.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired. I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone, get on the scoreboard.
Right on the bucket.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Daniels, back to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
Phenomenal awareness by AD there, leaking out in transition, one of his best assets, and comes away with the basket.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Now, Reza Shea. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto. There's the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Lakers came ready to play, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. They surged their way to a 14-2 start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Hachimura in its small forward.
Well, there's a lot to like about that shot, particularly Anthony Davis saying, I'm up for the challenge.
Here's Daniels into the lane, and Davis pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. For Hunter, again, Los Angeles.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
At the top of the key, Reza Shea. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Knocks it loose and stolen by James. for the finish, and James throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Hunter, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Vanderbilt. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. Things are rolling.
Daniels with it. He's against Vanderbilt. Shot to stop the run. That one wide left.
Ugh, ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Into the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Christian Wood comes in for James. Vincent's checked in for Reddish. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vanderbilt. After Rizichet. And to get open is Bogdanovich. The Lakers with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, they have come out of halftime in fuego.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And the dunk by Rizichet.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Lakers.
Russell kicks to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
They get a hand on it. Daniels with it. Russell's there. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks awarded by just a third of the NBA teams, may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
Here's Buffkin. He's guarded by Russell. Kicks it to Okongwu. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And you know, for the Lakers, it's got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
To stop the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Stripped it away, and they're moving it up. Ahead, here's Russell, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Benson's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up and in from the low block. Hachimura's got 16 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Buffkin. No scoring in this one.
Good block. And not in Wood's kitchen. Sent that one back.
5 to shoot. That's tipped. Johnson, that's for 2. Missed. Rui Hachimura has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, fucking Money. Did you call Auntie? Because it's after 7:30.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stops, it's defensive boards.
Well, as we just heard, asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Cody Zeller, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And looks like the illegal play was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Hood Schifino's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Pass to Matthews. Here's Ware, covered by LeBron. Pass to Larson. He dishes it to Ware. Pass to Buffkin. From deep three-point territory. The shot comes out. Los Angeles has gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Wasted no time on that one.
Going to work now from the mid-range. LeBron's going to take whatever the defense gives him.
Here's Buffkin. James defending.
What?
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job.
Hold on, bro, because I can barely hear you.
Driving to the basket.
Oh, shit. I'll be right back up. What? You got your phone. You ain't even come in the room. No, you did not. Monica, who was you just talking to? On your phone. Then you said Kiki called you. don't need no damn foul.
James throws it down.
The guard skills are there for Bronny, as you can see on that attack.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Buffkin. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Christie subbed in for James. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Drops in the tray.
So much vert on that jumper. The D was there, but Connect just rose above.
Here's Buffkin. Poked away. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Buffkin. No good, unable to end this run.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Zeller. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Pass to Buffkin. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Here's Matthews. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Here's Hood-Javino. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Pass to Connect. Shoots from the line. Again, Los Angeles.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Christie the pass to Davis. Good, nice job down low.
Another big play.
I'm not going around here. If they want to play you early,
at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
I think you do.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Christie, and the Lakers tag on 2 more.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And on the year, looking at their record, this team will make it 49 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Lofskin, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's LeBron again, Los Angeles.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Pass to Rizachet, and it's denied.
Good block.
Outside, Davis. Over Hunter. That's good from Davis on the assist by Connect.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final break, but they never got it.
See you next time go round.
Just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Peace, love, and loyalty.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get where we're able to find these guys and make plays, we want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.